My drive is the sense of urgency that I feel every single day about changing our food system and changing the impact that the food system is having on our environment. Hong Kong is the future. By 2050, we will have close to 10 billion people living in this planet. 70% of the population will be living in cities. Cities in the future will look more and more like Hong Kong. If we can make this work and if we can integrate urban farming as part of the functioning of a city, it can work anywhere. I am Pol Fàbrega. I'm an urban farmer and a social entrepreneur. 5 years ago, I got together with my co-founders, Andrew and Michelle, to start Rooftop Republic, a social enterprise to promote urban farming in Hong Kong, with the vision of contributing to a more sustainable food system.
Hello.
We had the luck of studying at the Bank of America Tower. It's in such an iconic location that it captured people's imagination. And it proved that this can work. Since then, we've managed to build 50 urban farms, transforming more than 55,000 square feet. And they go from individuals who have a very small space, like Martin, maybe like 5 or 6 planters at their home, to Metro Plaza, which is the largest rooftop farm that's open to the public. The hardware and the farm itself is nothing unless we have people working on it. We say republic because we want to create a community around those urban farms. And so that's where the impact, I feel, happens. That's where the magic happens. And that's where I think the role of Rooftop Republic really is. Not so much in the production of food in a city, but more into changing people's mindsets. Hong Kong, it's an incredibly intense, fast-paced, quick environment. Very dense, where we live on top of each other. The houses, the flats are really small. 7 million people live in these vertical towers that we have everywhere. And that means that the space is very limited. Cities in the future will look more and more like Hong Kong and will be as reliant on the same systems that allow these cities to function, including our food system. Now we're importing over 90% of the food that we consume. So for me, Hong Kong is the perfect example. Today, there's nothing that we do that affects the planet more than agriculture and the way that we're growing, consuming, and wasting our food. So we need to look at how do we feed ourselves and the future generations without killing the planet in the attempt. And for me, that's the biggest challenge that we will ever have to face. Hello, Richard. I brought you some beauties.
Very nice.
We harvested these ones this morning from a rooftop we have at Metro Plaza in Kowloon.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's like a mini shiso.
Mini shiso, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to work with that. I like that. It's something that we import all the time from Japan, and to grow it here in terms of freshness, what we gain, but also a huge reduction of carbon footprint.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So that engagement is where I'm looking for.
I am positive by nature, and I see the opportunities. We have solutions, and we have people working on it. So that gives me hope. Even though we live in this concrete jungle in this Gotham-like city, we are very close to nature. Within 20 minutes, you can be in the middle of most lush and incredible nature you've ever seen. So the fact that we can always escape, go for a hike, for me, that's what makes the city livable.
Going across? Going across first.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice.
Quite nice.
The
One of the visions for urban farming is to not only grow food, but also like bring that green, natural element into a very urbanized environment.
Oh, good.
When we started, people thought it was impossible, but I feel we've demonstrated that it's completely feasible, and we have a huge potential in front of us. Currently, we're not even touching like 1% of that. I feel now is the right time to do this.